Welcome. In this video, I'm going to explain to you how to get set up for our mymathlab course site. My first going to our Brightspace course site. So of course you've already come to our Brightspace course site because you're seeing this video. So once we're here, we click on Content, as you've already done, and we choose the Start Here tab. And what we're going to see here is a whole list of things. There's a little welcome, our course syllabus, which you should definitely check out, and then there's a link to this video, setting up mymathlab. Underneath that, you'll see several other links. Vital source inclusive access, a little introduce yourself, which you definitely should do in a little bit, MyLab and Mastering Course Home, and then a whole bunch of other MyLab links, which I will talk about in a moment. To start, to get set up on mymathlab, we scroll down and just click one of these mymathlab links. The first one is fine. Now when I click that, that's going to log me directly in. So what you're going to see is a screen that looks like this, where it asks you to sign in with an account. So if you've had a mymathlab account previously here at the college, you'll go ahead and just sign in there. Just sign right in there. If you haven't had a mymathlab course here at the college before, then you're going to choose the option here to create an account. Creating an account requires a username, a password, an email address, and your first and last name. So you put that information in and get registered for mymathlab. Okay, once you've done that, it's going to take you to a screen that looks like this, where it's going to ask you to make your payment. So, so you're looking here for an access code. You actually have one that's been included with your course tuition. So you're going to click to put in the access code. And then you're going to come back to Brightspace, okay? And the access code is going to look something like this. It's going to be some 6-letter word thing that you're going to be using here, okay? And so to get that, to put that in, you go back to Brightspace, and you see this link here that says Vital Source Inclusive Access. On some other courses, it might say course materials or eCampus or something like that. Okay, so it has some different names on different sites. On our page, it's Vital Source Inclusive Access. So we're going to click that link. When we do, it opens up into another tab, and you can see here our textbook, Beginning Algebra. And then you're going to click down here. Mine says Launch Courseware. You should have something that says Reveal Code, or you click the Launch Courseware. Something similar like that, where you should be able to get your code there. Okay? You should be able to get your code from that. And then you just take your code, bring it back over here, and put it in for that access code. And then you're set up and you're ready to go. You're all registered for mymathlab. And you're all registered for mymathlab once you put that code in. Okay, so again, it's going to look a little different. Mine, because I'm an instructor, it looks a little different. But you should have something here that says Reveal Code, and you click that, get your code, or if it does say Launch Courseware on yours, just go ahead and click that link. And, it should take you to something where you can get your code, and then put your code in for mymathlab. Okay, and then you're set up, and then you're ready to go. Okay, now, once you're set up, let me go back to these different links here. Okay. The first link will take you to our course homepage, which will look a little bit like this for you. It's a little different when I first loaded up because I'm an instructor. But you're going to have the course homepage takes you here. It has a little calendar. It has any announcements that have been made in the calendar. If you had any assignments, It would have those listed here, and they'd be on the date that they're due. All assignments are due at midnight, and again, current assignments would be listed here under current assignments. Okay. The other tab that you have here, the other buttons, is to go to your actual assignments, and that will take you onto mymathlab directly to your homework page, where any assignments that you have, all of them will be listed there. Current assignments will be listed in blue. Finished assignments will be listed in black, and it's a list of assignments. That's probably the easiest way to get in to do your homework. And there's also a link to take you in to look at your textbook or to look at your grades. You're always going to look at your grades on mymathlab. Don't look for them on Brightspace. Look at it for them on mymathlab. Okay. So that's one way to do it, where you have to go through with the individual menus. That's a change that Brightspace has made that requires us to go through these individual menus. Once you've set yourself up, you have to go through Brightspace the first time now. Once you've set yourself up and you have your mymathlab account set up and you've linked it back to Brightspace, then you can actually go directly to mymathlab.com, sign in with your username and password, or it might actually, if you just signed in on Brightspace, it might actually remember it when you go in on mymathlab. And then you can click on your course. Ours is Math 90, beginning algebra. And then you'll actually see all these menus right here. Your assignments, your grade book, your course home would be there again, looking the way your course home does. Right? E-text takes you to the textbook. Grade book would show you your grades. Okay, so everything is just right there for you. Okay, so you have to get set up through mymathlab to start with, but once you do that, you can, if you want, just go. You can just go through mymathlab, and then you have all the options right there without having to continually toggle back to click another tab open on Brightspace. So you have to set it up on Brightspace first. Okay, then you have this option of using the mymathlab interface. If you have questions, please contact me. Hopefully this will help you get set up and give you a little bit of an idea of what you're going to be doing for the course.